wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jill, and today we are doing a filthy house clean with me. I wanted to first just thank anyone who watched last week's video. It meant the world to me with all of the kind comments because those things aren't always easy to share, and trying to get back into my normalcy with this little cutie right here. I started off the weekend just playing with her and then decided to go into an extreme cleaning mode. I decided that sometimes the best way to feel better is to get your house back in order. And I don't know about you guys, but lately I have just been so unmotivated to clean, which is very unlike me. If you've watched my channel for a while, I actually normally love cleaning, but it has been a real struggle to find the motivation to clean my home. So I hope that this gives you guys motivation if you're looking for it. I really decided to tackle all of the neglected areas in the house, and some of this is really gross, so get ready for it. But I'm just starting off bright and early. I got my daughter situated with breakfast, had a sitter come over for a little bit so that I could really focus on tackling these areas. And yes, this first half of this video is me in my pajamas doing it because when I'm getting into the filth, I definitely don't want to be wearing my nice clothes. So I'm starting out here by taking off these little treads for my stairs that always keep it really safe for Maddie to go up them. I could not believe how filthy these steps were. They were so gross that even after going over it with a Swiffer didn't cut it, I needed to also wipe them down with some Lysol wipes after, and it's just a whole project in itself to do something like this because, after that you have to wash the treads, put them back on, and it becomes a whole day event. As you'll see, I keep going back and forth to it in this video, but I really needed to get it done, and it felt so good to tackle it and really gave me the motivation to keep cleaning afterwards. So after that, I moved into my bathroom, and it was basically me versus the rust in my bathroom. I did pick up the barkeeper's friend, which was a suggestion from one of my friends on here, and it seriously works amazing. I couldn't believe how well it worked. And some of these things that you'll see in here are just really gross, but it's just real life and things that I wasn't able to tackle with everything that I had going on the past few months. So I hope that you guys get a lot of motivation out of this, and let's just get started.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
So you guys, moving into this part of cleaning the rust on this little hanging shelf, I could not believe that the top part looked like that. I swear I was going to throw up when I saw it. But it's one of those things, it's actually raised so high that it looks deceiving. If you look at it from this angle, you don't actually notice it at all. And I just keep cleaning products up there, so I'll definitely have to pay attention to it in the future. But you can just see the utter disgustingness coming off of it, and it really took some elbow grease, even with the barkeeper's friend, to get this clean. I think next time I start tackling this, because it did get about 90% of it off when I really spent a lot of time on it, but there are these little holes and it will drip through. So I really need to just take it off of the wall, put a towel underneath it, and really give it a good scrub down, probably with one of my power washers. And I think that way I can get all of the rest of it off. But I really felt like this was therapeutic cleaning this, because if you would have told me that I'm ever the type that would have this kind of rust or dirt in my home, I would laugh at you prior to having my daughter and everything that happened with losing my mom the past couple months. But it definitely just wasn't a priority, and it felt really therapeutic to go into all of these neglected areas and just get them clean again. So after I scrubbed this, I must have been scrubbing this standing on top of my sink for a good half hour. My arms were actually hurting the next morning, okay? I decided to just wipe it down with some Lysol, did the best I could with it, and honestly, it really isn't that bad. I just sometimes have a little bit of a perfectionist in me where I just want it all 100% done. But like I said, I'll just take it off in the future. And next, I was just wiping down the toilet. We got one of those little toddler toilet seats that John installed, because that way Maddie can potty train a lot easier on that. And yeah, look at this before and after. It is just so satisfying.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life. Still, my glass was half empty. But you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years.
So next, I'm just cleaning one pot I had in the sink. I made sure to do my dishes the night before so I could really focus on deep cleaning my sink. It just gets stained so easily being a white porcelain sink, and I decided to try the powdered version of the Barkeeper's Friend in here, and that worked really well. I think it's going to become a new staple for me to use in my house, especially for my sink and for any rust that I'm dealing with. So I'm just getting a really stiff bristled brush just to start scrubbing all of the outside of the sink and the inside, and then take and then get right into the drain, which was really disgusting. I didn't realize how much dirt was in there. I don't even know if you would call that dirt or what just builds up in there, but it's definitely really gross, and also something I'll have to start paying attention to. I feel like it's really easy when something is out of sight to forget to clean it. So I've been thinking of the things lately that really need a good deep cleaning, and I'm glad that I tackled this one.
New to me, the way that you're moving so differently. Now this is all I want. So if you make a move, I promise I'll be there too. Ooh, give me a time and place. Ooh, nah. I will be there before you have to wait for me. Been hiding away for too long. 'Cause all I need is something just like this in a time and place. Ooh, nah. Give me a time and it's something just like this in the time and place. Oh, yeah. She's telling me that I tend to get it right, so stay with me. Yeah. So be safe and hold on tight. Is it just me who's falling? I'm in too deep. Give me a time and place. All night. I will be there before you have to wait for me. Been hiding away for too long. 'Cause all I need is something just like this in the time and place. All night. Give me a time and
So next I just needed to unload my dishwasher. I'm always doing this. It's just part of the everyday mom life routine. I tend to always load my dishwasher at night so that way I have at least what I think I need for the morning, especially with Tupperware because I'm always having leftovers lately with all of the meals we're cooking. And I also then just wiped down my counters and needed to give my stove a really good wipe down. After that, I decided to move into my laundry room to first switch out the laundry and then put in those stair treads so I could get those clean to be put up later on.
wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, in my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me,
So next we are moving into my catch-all space, my dining room table, but I will say it felt really good once I was back in the kitchen doing the regular routine cleaning. I am not someone that loves to do the filthy cleaning and the deep cleaning. You know, it has to be done, and I always dread it the night before when I know I'm going to do it, but I feel so much better the next day when I wake up just knowing my house is that much more sanitized and together, and it definitely gets me more in the mood then to continue. I'm just picking up all of these crayons, all of the crafts, because my daughter has been constantly into all of these little activities lately. It's really fun, but it sure makes a mess on all of my table spaces. So I'm just wiping this down before I move into her playroom, which was just a complete disaster.
we are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing
After I got all of the toys and sight cards off of the floor, I just was cleaning up her little desk area. She's been using this a lot more lately, so I like to keep it really sanitary before clearing up my closet a little bit and then focusing on vacuuming these floors. It gets a lot of traffic in here, and I just took a mixture of baking soda and some essential oils just so I could get a deeper clean and have the rug smelling really good. It always makes me feel like the room is finally finished once it's vacuumed and you can just see everything that gets picked up. So it wasn't until after I got my daughter back to sleep that these were finally dry because I didn't want to put them in the dryer to lose the elasticity to stick onto the stairs. But it felt so good to tackle this, and as you see there, I almost tripped down the stairs. This is definitely a labor of love when you're willing to do all of this, but it really feels so great when you get all of that filth out of your house, and it makes me feel like myself again. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.